The golden age of radio, TV, and movies first began in the 1900s, where the sales process heavily relied on the salesman passing information to the customer. In the 1980s, solution selling became the norm, where the salesman aligned the solution with the needs of the customer.
Mass media encompasses a variety of diversified media technology that is intended to reach a large audience through mass communication. It is made out of four main types of media delivery: TV, radio, billboard, and online. These four main categories compete within their own industry and against each other. In terms of profitability, TV has the lowest profit at only around 0.7% of revenue in 2014. Billboard profits are the most volatile, and online has the highest potential for profitability. Billboard and online are both growing, while TV and radio are declining. Lastly, to combat industry decline, all three more traditional mass media industries, TV, radio, and billboards, are moving towards more digital platforms in order to continue to stay relevant.
How should modern sales representatives sell in mass media industry?
The top portion of this diagram outlines the typical buying process from identifying prospects to paying for a transaction. We can see that it is aligned with the selling process, where inbound sales leads are funneled through inside sales until they reach a sales-ready lead stage. From here, a sales rep enters the picture. Let's focus on the sales-ready stage for a minute. If we magnify the stage, we can see that the process can be broken down into a digital and non-digital portion.
The process starts with visits and concludes with the contracts being signed and the sale being closed. Each phase is represented as a smaller portion of the pyramid because potential customers are dropping out throughout the process.
Before the digital age, many sales professionals used tactics such as time slots, localizing messages, and bulk selling to drive revenue and profitability for the mass media company. Time slots were often utilized in radio advertising selling. It's important for sales representatives to target advertisers with ads that suit their target audience. In addition, billboards are a revenue-driving source of advertising where sales representatives would need to tailor their message to a specific audience, thus saving money for the advertising agency and minimizing unwanted exposure. Last but not least, television advertising selling is often done with bulk selling. This is where different time slots are packaged together and sold as one package. However, due to technological advantages, the industry has consolidated. We have pinpointed 4 strategies that sales representatives can utilize to meet their sales target in this highly technological industry. Smart sellers need to know their product and prove that their product is a good ad vehicle. Through product differentiation and comparable analysis, ad sellers need to know exactly what their ad space will provide for customers. There is the additional responsibility on top of being creative to prove that a campaign using media or a website will actually generate revenue. Many marketers now are expecting to gain multimedia that is integrated and include buying strategic terms or creating a wider internet-based marketing effort. This means that packages need to contain a mix of digital media and traditional media. Technology expertise is extremely dominant in the ad space selling market, where current sales reps need to be up to date on the newest technologies and software. Fast ad delivery is expected, where the digital ads now can be bought and sold quickly on exchanges. Hopefully, these tactics will yield better results for sales representatives in the new digital media age.
The biggest driver of revenue growth of the media sector will be emerging digital distribution methods as content distribution continues to evolve. Combined sales of digital apps and content over smartphones, tablets, and other portable and wireless devices will also be a key driver for company revenue growth. This results in the momentum for online advertising. There's a clear shift from consuming media through traditional channels to viewing via personal wireless devices. More than 70% of both media and telecom execs believe the continued emergence of new technology devices and services will positively impact as a result of mobile device transactions increasing. As well, 65% of executives anticipate that the sale of apps and content over smartphones, tablets, and other wireless devices is also anticipated to be a revenue driver over the next 3 years.
Let me walk you through 3 forces that are currently impacting professional selling decisions. The first one is an increase in online and mobile platform lead-in. This means that with increasing internet volume and an increasing number of devices that can access the internet, many buying decisions are made through online search engines before the official process begins. Let's move on to the next one. The second one is a delayed entry into the buying process. This means that with the number of mobile platforms that we discussed before, many people are starting their preliminary buying decisions pretty early. This means that sales representatives are currently being delayed in the entry process. This means that unknowingly they can lose or gain a sale before the process even officially starts. The last one here is an increase in media space. What I mean by this is that there's an increasing number of new media platforms, such as social media or online billboards. This means that media space is becoming increasingly cost efficient, as well as efficient in terms of communicating messages in a timely manner.
So what is the impact of these 3 selling decisions? First is a growing number of preliminary buying decisions will be made online. Secondly, assumptions and expectations will likely be formed before formal entry into the buying process. Last, increasing media space will likely increase competition and price.
Best practices for online digital strategy involves ensuring that your company's reputation precedes the actual touch point in terms of sales. So making sure that for your digital strategy, it's important to build content that demonstrates your company's knowledge of the current trends in the industry, as well as foresight into what's going to be happening in the future. This also allows your company to be able to best position itself and its brand against its competitors and help customers understand what value you provide them. As you can see here, these are Bell's 3 social media platforms, and they've really looked at how to curate and create content that is very engaging and optimal for their customers who are, buyers or influencers who are seeking out information about the current industry trends, and then seeing Bell in that space, it'll allow them to understand that this is a company that's at the forefront.
Sales teams can use the popular Blue Sheet review to determine and set up action plans in order to successfully sell solutions to clients when multiple key decision makers are involved in the buying process. This review has been proven to significantly increase the odds of winning complex sales opportunities. The most important result of this practice is to understand where to best focus time, energy, and resources of the organization to go after the most profitable and long-term customers. Key takeaways. First, media companies are reacting in the right direction, but no one has successfully developed an advantage over the others. The consumer's attention has not been grabbed and expectations altered for content access and consumption. There are a plethora of content options and a fractured audience, which means companies that are continuing their traditional way of business will be left behind. Sales execs must work collaboratively with all departments to determine how they will lead by understanding technological innovations and making use of data and analytics while improving the customer experience. 2. With the rapidly changing market with new technologies and products entering, sales execs must ensure that they are kept up to date on the market environments and agile to adapt to how to present your company as the continuous leader in the market. 3. While many companies have yet to experience cybersecurity issues, 3/4 foresee a threat in the future. It is essential to build up capacities in this area and calm customer worries in order to reinforce their trust and higher adoption of products and services in an increasingly mobile future.
Be honest, do what you say, and be charismatic so that your customers like you.
Become leaner and meaner. Appraise your underachievers, sustain and coach them.
Sort the wheat from the chaff. Focus only on your most profitable customers.